Good evening, everybody. It is now 3:37 a.m. It is February 19th, Black History Lesson Part number 19. We have 10 more days after this. So, today's topic is a very interesting topic. Like my hair and all that. We're going to talk about Medusa. That's the topic. You get it? Because, the whole myth how, Medusa has snake in her ears. Let's talk about it. Did you know that Medusa is actually not a myth? She is not a Greek mythology character. She was an actual African serpent goddess who wore snakes around her pouch. And wearing the snakes around her pouch represented wisdom and renewal, right? Also, her name derives from the word mayat, or M-A'-A-T, which you will see if you know about the Ankh or you study Egyptology and know about Kemet. You'll see that word M-A'-A-T, which represents the word truth. And also, the words that come from Medusa is medicine, mathematics, and Sinkert-Mitha, which is Sinkhrit, I believe, Medha, which is another word for female wisdom. And also, Medusa wore this mask called the Gorgon mask, which was painted red. Now, the Gorgon mask was meant to be worn to scare off those who were unskilled. And the mask was was this color red. And what I learned about it was the color red represents the power of the menstrual blood from the female. And not only that, the mask also had glaring eyes, fangs, and like the Hindu goddess by the name of Kali, if you are Indian or if you have Indian descent and know of the Hindu goddess by the name of Kali, she had a protruding tongue. Now, Africans were not familiar with Europeans. However, the Greeks, they took the character of Medusa and turned her into this villain, into this evil woman, this evil myth, this evil goddess or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And there's also a story that tells us about the truth behind Medusa, the Greek version, the Greek truth of Medusa, that she was actually raped and taken advantage of, so on, and hence is why we get this whole, she was a beautiful woman turned into an ugly woman, and she'll turn you to stone. No, the whole term where you get the snakes of the hair, it's like I said back in on February 17th about St. Patrick's Day, of the pygmy and the African group called the Twap that were originated and that migrated to Ireland. It just goes to say that Europeans didn't know what dreadlocks were. So they call it snakes. They call these snakes. These are not locks, but these are bispades. But, the shape and the beauty of the locks, how they were formed, they didn't know what it was called. So that's where the whole term snakes come from. That's why we think Medusa has snakes in her. It wasn't snakes, it was just beautiful locks, natural locks, and you'll see it carved in somewhere in Egypt in tombs or whatever in the pyramids, and you'll see that. But that's just some black history that is not taught in the history book, and it will never be taught in the European history book. But I'm here to go ahead and share what I know and what I learned. Alright, it's your boy Jizzle the Prodigy. I'm going to also put a video in the description, and I'm out. Peace. Also, 10 more topics before Black History Month is over. Alright, and day 29 will be the most important one, because it's going to summarize and tell you how all Black history started. Alright? And I'm talking about the month. Peace.